Okay, so this is your first communion, right? We've been waiting a long time for this because I see some of you, you come up and before today, you couldn't take communion. So you'd come up and you'd go like this, meaning Father Bill or Father Jojo or Deacon Tom or the minister that's there, I can't take communion yet. But today you get to go like this, right? I want Jesus. I want Jesus to come inside me. So we are very excited. Now, as you know, our parish is 15 years old, and most of you are probably 7, 8 years old. So do you know if I baptized any of you? Maybe look around to ask your parents if you don't know, because you don't remember. Probably did, okay. So now you receive a second sacrament. Actually, a third sacrament. Your first sacrament was baptism, probably when you were babies. Second sacrament was a few months ago when you went to confession for the very first time. And now communion today. Now the readings are really interesting. In the first reading, the apostles were so busy, they said, we need help. So they said, let's get a group of guys, and they can help us out, do Jesus' work. They called these guys deacons. Do you know if there's any deacons around here? What do you think? Do you know there's a deacon here tonight? Where is he? Right there, Deacon Tom, yeah, and he helps me out a lot, just like those deacons helped Jesus out a long time ago. Okay? Now, in the second reading, we're told that we belong to a royal priesthood. A royal priesthood. Now, something big happened today in the United Kingdom. A royal affair. Does any of you know what happened today in England? Let's go to this side. Yes, what happened today in England? Yes? The coronation of? King Charles was crowned a king. But we have a king, as much as we might like King Charles, we have a king better than that. Do you know who that king is? God, right on. You are so smart. We call him Christ the King. All right? That's the name of a church here in Las Vegas, Christ the King. So even though we have earthly kings and prime ministers and presidents and governors and so on, the most important person in our life is Jesus Christ. He's the King of Kings. All right. Now in this last reading, Jesus said, if you know me, you will do my works. How many of you know Jesus? You all do. Because Jesus said, whenever 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I'm there. So look, we have what? Maybe 800 people here tonight. So we know Jesus is here. And Jesus can be inside of you in a few minutes when you take communion. So he says, if you know me, if you believe in me, if you follow me, you will do my works. You'll do great things. So I want to hear some of the things that you think you could do that Jesus wants you to do. At home, at school, what are some things you think Jesus wants you to do? Right there, yes? Go to Mass. Very good. Tonight, next week, the next 57, 80 years, okay? We got it. What else do you think Jesus wants you to do? Yes? Be nice to people at school, at our home, yeah. Maybe especially at school. Because a lot of times some children are new there. They have this thing called bullying, which is very, very, very bad. So just be nice to everybody, especially if you have a new kid in school. Yes? Don't talk back. Yeah, you get in trouble when you do that, don't you? Yeah. How about you? Praying? Pray to Jesus. Yeah, try to pray every day. It's so simple. Just say, Jesus, I love you. That's it. I'm going to go over here. Okay. If you love me, if you know me, if you believe me, you'll do the works I do, said Jesus. What's some of the works you could do?
Well, we could really
forgive people, yeah. Because sometimes people hurt us and they feel really bad about it. And they say, I'm sorry. And you say back, I forgive you. And then the friendship is back on again. What else? Huh? Listen to your parents. Yes. All you parents. They will listen to you 100% from now on. Huh? What else can you do? Help people. How could you help people? What do you think? If they get hurt, help them out. Yeah. Again, sometimes at school, someone gets hurt in the playground, or they trip, or they get scraped up, whatever. So, all right. So that's why you take communion. You take communion so you can bring Jesus inside you, and then you can bring Jesus out to people you live with at home, you go to school with, and so on. You are going to do great things. Our parish is so lucky. At the end of Mass tonight, we have 40 new people who have Jesus inside them. We have 40 new people that are going to take Jesus in that world outside, and we need that world. Yes, sir? And you can share, too. Yeah, share sometimes. Especially, if you have something, you see the kid next to you doesn't have it, share with him or her. Anyone else want to say one more thing before we move on? Yes? Be thankful, yeah. Sometimes we take so many things for granted. So just say, thank you, Jesus. Anyone else? Okay, thank you so much. Let's thank these children for their beautiful answers.